So guys, what's going on? So guys, a big fight comes to an end, and obviously now we potentially are going to get the fight that we always wanted to see, which is Beterbiev v Bivol. Now, I want to talk about that particular fight. I want to talk about the fact that I think Beterbiev and Bivol is probably one of the best fights in boxing. I think it's equivalent to a Spence Crawford. And I actually don't think it'd be one-sided like Spence and Crawford. Because you know why? Because I think both Beterbiev and Bivol lived the life. Both Beterbiev and Bivol are great fighters, and they're very evenly matched. I think there's been a lot of disrespect on Beterbiev's name. I don't think people have given Beterbiev the credit that he deserves as a fighter. I don't think Beterbiev has got the respect and credit of how good a boxer he is. I think people haven't given him, I don't think people have given him the respect that he deserves. I don't know why that is. I think that may be because of the fact that, you know, in boxing, people respect boxers a lot more than they do punchers and people that knock people out. Because there's always a thing in boxing that eventually a puncher will get found out. Eventually a puncher, he can't keep going on. Someone will work him out. Someone will find him out. And it's always been in the light heavyweight division. It's kind of been like Bivol will be that guy that finds out Beterbiev. And I still see, obviously, there's a lot of people, and Bivol's a very good fighter, so I don't think there's any shame if people think Bivol beats Beterbiev. I just find it very strange that people just seem to think that Beterbiev is a puncher. I think Callum Smith, and I know a lot of people that were saying that Callum Smith would outbox Beterbiev. He would outbox him, it's just whether Beterbiev can catch him and wear him down and knock him out. How wrong people were. He totally outclassed Callum Smith. He won every single round. Virtually probably just lost one round, maybe the second round. And battered Smith from pillar to post. And he outclassed him. A lot of people thought Smith would win rounds. He barely won any. And it's not like the fight went 2 rounds. The fight went seven rounds. And Smith probably won a round. So I find it kind of funny how people think that... I just think people have been so disrespectful to Beterbiev. I think Beterbiev is unbelievable fighter. Unbelievable fighter. I just don't know why people don't give him enough credit. I mean, Beterbiev is ridiculous. Honestly, he's a machine. He's a machine. He's a proper fighter. He's a very... You know what the crazy thing was when he was fighting Smith? The way he was making Smith miss. The way he was going in and out of range and just making Smith miss. Smith could barely land on him. And this is a guy that that basically gets hit a lot. This is a guy that when Beterbiev is switched on, alert, focused, he's a very good boxer. Look at what he did to Joe Smith. Again, he was wary of his power. I actually think against Anthony Yarde, not to say, I think Yarde's style also gave him trouble. I think Yarde was fast, he was strong. But I actually think that he probably underestimated Yarde. He probably thought this guy would beat him easy. Whereas there was a lot of hype around the Smith fight. There was a lot of hype around Joe Smith and Callum Smith. And look at the way he showed up and performed. Because I think there was a lot more fear factor in those fights. Because I think he realized that these guys have power. I think with Smith, I think he probably realized that his power is nothing after a couple of rounds. But yet he still gave him that respect throughout the fight. But he just battered Smith. He broke him down, battered him. And to be honest with you, I think Bivol is a lot faster on his feet. I don't think, you know, Bivol is going to be like a statue. Bivol is going to move around and make it very difficult. But I do think, and I will say this, I do think that I think he'll do Bivol as well. I think Beterbiev knocks out Dmitry Bivol. I do. I think Beterbiev would knock him out. And the reason why I think that, and the reason why I say that, is because I think Beterbiev is too strong, and I think he's too good a boxer. I think he's all round better than Bivol. And what I mean by that is Bivol isn't a big puncher. We saw Lyndon Arthur go the distance. I think he's got enough power to keep someone off. I think Beterbiev's a killer puncher, but I also think Beterbiev's a very good boxer. They fight a different way, but I think Beterbiev is unbelievable boxer as well, but I don't think he gets the credit for his boxing skills. I think he's a very skilled version, bigger version of Golovkin. And Golovkin was somebody that, you know, you could be as good a boxer, but Golovkin will find you. And I think Beterbiev's the same. And Bivol is elite, don't get me wrong. But I just don't know how Bivol can stay away from Beterbiev. And I think if Beterbiev was to hit Bivol, I think the impact would be the same. Because Beterbiev seems like a guy where when he hits you, it's like you get tasered. Eventually he breaks you down, and then your body's reaction is like you've been tasered. Like, look at Callum Smith. You know, he got hit on the side of the head, and it as if his legs went under him, and he just was like he was tasered. I personally think that I just think Beterbiev would beat Bivol. After that, I'm watching that performance. I think it's clear to see that Beterbiev is the truth. Beterbiev is a really, really good fighter. And I don't think he's got the credit that he deserves from the boxing world and the boxing public. I think he deserves a lot more credit for his performances. I think he's an outstanding fighter. I genuinely do. I think he's an outstanding talent, outstanding fighter. Probably doesn't get the credit he deserves. But yeah, I think he's been outstanding. I genuinely do. I think he's been outstanding for the way he's performed, the way I just think he's phenomenal. So I personally think he'll beat Bivol. I think he'll stop Bivol as well, like he's done everyone else, because I just think he hits too hard. I think he hits too hard, and I think he's too good a boxer. But I'd love to know your opinions, guys. What do you guys think? Who wins, Beterbiev or Bivol? Leave your thoughts. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.